Hello.
I wanted you to be able to go over both of these when you have a moment.
I see.
It was...
And this is in regards to the knight position, correct?
Yes.
Right. Do you need these right now, or is it
No, you are welcome to keep both of them, really. One is just correspondence. I noticed, again, that you are more comfortable nomadically without like a mailbox. So one is so that we can correspond back and forth when we see each other. And one is just the handbook. And if you have any questions or anything, you can write them down in the other.
Of course. Thank you.
Of
I will
course.
look over these.
Yeah. Are you okay? Do you need anything?
I should be alright.
Okay.
I did bring these to pass along, if you would
Thank you.
make any use of them.
Are you in need of any sustenance or anything like that yourself?
No, I'm more than supplied, I suppose.
Okay. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and sometimes it overflows. So if you ever have need, let me know.
Will do. I can't say I'm too particularly fond of anything. I don't know if processed would be the right word, but...
No, that makes sense.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
Of course. If you run across anything that you find yourself in need of, you need only let me know, and I will do what I can to help.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you, I will be in contact.
Sounds good. Safe travels.
You the same.
Hello.
Hello.
I have tried to write the same letter 3 times.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's just not sticking, and it's fine. It's fine.
I see you decorated your room more.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like it. You have the picture of us up?
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, I figured it was time to put up some pictures and some art, make it feel like when you are in here, you know whose room it is.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is that an egg?
Yeah. The phantoms. Oh, the phantoms.
It must be noisy from here.
Yeah. Also, my pixie has gone missing.
No.
He was in here and now he's gone.
Are you sure they didn't escape?
He probably did. It's fine. I'm not only a little bit sad about it.
We can get you a new pixie.
Okay. I'm not sure, because it's possible that it went down the window and landed in the water, maybe, or got hurt in the kitchen or something, but I'm not sure.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I looked around here the other day and I didn't see it, and I looked down there and didn't see it, and I think the windows have been repaired, so I don't think it got out, but I'm worried that it got hurt.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I also don't see it while,
Yeah, I didn't either. I think it's just gone.
I'll find you a new one.
Okay. Whew. I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah, I should probably read my mail.
Yeah.
I have a lot.
Yeah. I'm following you.
Okay, that's fine.
Look at your sparkles go!
Zoom.
Look at him go!
I see. I'm gonna open one I don't usually get packages from. Uh, I forget who this is. Jura sent me a package.
Oh, interesting.
Urgent. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Dear Captain Arlo, this letter reaches you with the utmost urgency. I believe I may have come across some disturbing information that requires your attention immediate. Information that requires your immediate attention. Please reach out to me ASAP.
Oh, letters like that make me nervous because, like, if it's that urgent, just tell me.
They should have made a longer note.
Just tell me what it is.
I guess I have to meet with them at some point.
Yeah. I don't think I've really formally met them. I know that they're concerned about a package that Pyra sent them before her passing. But aside from that, I've not spoken much to them, so I can't even brief you.
I think I briefly met them at their limbo after the
Ooh.
ball.
Are they the one that owns Limbo?
Yes.
That's my favorite place in all the realms.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
been there?
Yeah. We stopped briefly while we were touring with Apollo.
Oh. There's a lot of beer there.
Well, I don't like it for the beer. I like it because it's
Oh.
all neon.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, just gunpowder. Oh, this one's yours. Oh, okay.
I can't even remember what it was now, unless it was about tonight.
That's not the advisor.
Oh, it was that one.
Zera?
Zeroth of the Skull.
Zera? Do you know what that is?
I don't. That's after reading your guys' oaths back through, that's the first time I've ever seen the name. And I have not had the opportunity to speak with him about it yet. It's more than a little concerning, though, if you ask me.
Maybe it's just a middle name or something.
Bellfire Zeroth. It's a mouthful.
Yeah. That is weird.
Yeah, Ollie asked me about it too, and like, I don't have the answers. I don't know.
Is he attending today?
He's not, I don't think.
Oh, he's not? Oh.
I think he has been busy out at the coral reefs doing something.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh. The magic license.
You finally got it! Yay! Do you know who your mentor is yet?
It's either... Oh, my mentor. Yes, it's Belfar.
Oh! Have fun with that.
I'll try.
To be fair, other than like withholding information, he hasn't done anything super suspicious that I've caught.
Yeah, that's true. There isn't really anything that points him to be suspicious yet.
Yeah, he's just very secretive, and like I'm not against, you know, having your secrets, especially if they keep you safe, but there's also like why, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yay, 10 emeralds. 10 emeralds for the quest guild.
Oh, good job. What one was that?
You know, I'm not sure because I did a bunch.
Oh,
So it could've been
you've been cruising.
I have because Vexaris wants me to level up.
Oh. Well, that's exciting. Oh, I got a chance to deliver the handbook and a letter to Atticus.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. He's a man of few words, though.
It is true. I'm surprised he was so formal during the meeting.
He doesn't say a whole lot.
Also, remembering the name again?
Mhm.
Zareth?
Mhm.
Oh, that's the thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
It's very secret, and Balefire would probably kill me if I told you.
Do you wanna go up to your room and speak privately, I guess?
Yeah.
Or do you, I mean, you don't have to tell me either if you're worried about it being an issue.
Wait. Let's group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the password's just gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So Balefire told me to keep this from you.
Okay.
We went on an expedition and to the deeper dark
Mhm.
because Balefire was gonna show me where he was while he was away for so long.
Right. I remember you guys took Olivier, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't think I was supposed to tell you that though either.
No, I saw him at the Waystone. I knew that he was going with you. I witnessed it.
Oh, okay. Okay. But me, Olivier, and Balefire went to the deep dark, and we went to this shrine of the Forgotten.
Interesting.
And the oath is the name Zareth of the Skulk. But in the shrine, Balefire said he was just sitting there enjoying, like, sitting quietly in the deeper dark. But there's a grave inside of this cave.
Mm-hmm.
The sign said, "Here lies Zareth, firstborn of the Skulk."
Firstborn of the skull.
Yes.
So, it's like he was like the first Shriekling or something?
I'm assuming so.
Well, and why would Balefire be signing a dead Shriekling's name?
Exactly.
Weird.
And he doesn't have a heart in his chest, which is also, I mean, I don't know if it's really out of the ordinary, but it's still concerning.
Yeah. I mean, they say that your loved ones kind of take the heart of Shriekling when they go, but I didn't know that he didn't possess one. I have questions.
I feel like this is personal stuff going on, but I don't know. I feel like it would be helpful for us to understand him better if you told us these things.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody's entitled to their secrets, but it's also kind of one of those that, like, if they're important enough to be kept secret, then why? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ah! Sorry.
You're fine.
Like, not very many people know that what I went through with Orion, but it also isn't something that I am necessarily gatekeeping.
I don't think I even know.
I think you were busy fighting. My mom, as you know, was fond of arranged marriages, as many Shriekling families are, and I was engaged to Pyra's older brother, Orion, and he ended up, his family, and everyone but Pyra, realistically, ended up being goblin sympathizers, and they tried to kill me, and she killed all of them using the sword that Ophelia used in her trial.
That sounds really insane to happen.
Yeah. I mean, we were really happy, and to find out that it was kind of all fake has messed with me a little bit.
That's understandable. Did they harm you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't harm me physically. It's messed with me more mentally and emotionally than anything, but I think I'm pulling out of it. I'm doing okay.
Did you ever fall in love with them?
With Orion,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it was arranged.
The hard part is that Orion did everything right, and it would have been easy to love him, but finding out that it was fake and manufactured to get my trust and to eventually harm me had Pyra not stepped in, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I've been trying to process, but I think I'm mostly just staying busy.
You shouldn't keep them in forever. The feelings, I mean.
Yeah.
But I understand not being ready yet. I mean, the war it just ended not that long ago.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm at least allowing myself friendships now and working on making the kingdom better, and I'm hoping that eventually I am capable of trusting people to get that close again.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Believe it or not, you've been a big help with that. As long as you don't try to kill me. I mean...
I would never.
Promise?
I love you too much for that.
Well, good. Because I don't think I would ever try to kill you either. Maybe.
I mean, you did
I'm kidding.
say...
I'm kidding.
If I got hurt, you would hurt me harder or something like that.
Well, that's just if you're being stupid with magic that you're keeping a secret.
Wasn't really a secret.
Well, it's not now. But if you were to run off with some crazy magic book and hurt yourself because you were not going to tell anybody, I would be really sad.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't harm myself.
Good. It does make me feel better. How are your incision marks?
It's definitely been getting a lot better. It's
Good.
healed over the past 2 to 3 months.
Good. How's your head?
I haven't had any issues yet with my head.
Good.
Oh, another thing. Sorry, I'm just like dropping a lot of information.
Well, we haven't gotten a chance to spend much time, just us, so I get it.
Yeah. During the ball,
Mhm.
Lady Rowena and Alia, I believe, Brimstone of the Nether, we all spoke. They kind of trauma dumped on me
Oh.
what happened with them during the war. But they pointed out something to me
Mhm.
that they both were captured and they're both of origin of the princesses. And so is my sister.
So, wait, what?
So basically they got captured by the goblins,
Yeah.
and they think that the goblins captured them specifically for like personal reasons, but also because they're of origin, the same origin of the princess.
So when we were talking about the mysterious thing, the Warden Flame Void, and said that it sounded like it was targeting princesses, that maybe holds ground.
Perhaps.
Interesting. Oh, that reminds me, you bringing up Helia. I got a letter from Larinthia that states that she is now the High Priestess of the Nether.
Oh, they finally have an advisor.
Is that what that is? Is that what the High Priestess is their advisor?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
That's good, at least.
Yeah.
Everyone's slowly building up their court again.
Yeah. I have a meeting with the princesses Saturday.
Do you, like, is it a meeting? A
It's
formal meeting? Or...
it's supposed to be quote unquote tea.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. I'm nervous about it though.
Do you have an escort?
Not yet. I was gonna ask Ophelia. I wanted to maybe spend some time with her.
Um, she's sick right now.
Oh no.
I don't know when she's gonna be not sick, but she's been out for like 2 days, I think, now.
Oh no. Was she sick during our meeting and I just missed it?
No. Well, maybe it was the beginning of it.
Did she talk with you about it? Do you know what happened?
All I heard is that she licked a warden heart for experiment as an apothecary.
What? 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 Of
It had something to do with Balefire.
course it did. Are they
They were doing stuff together.
Are
I
they-
don't know.
are they close?
It seems like they're really close and have their own secrets together.
I worry that with all of his secrets that she's gonna get hurt.
I agree.
I'll kill him. Twice.
Twice?
2 times.
Not once. But twice. Maybe thrice.
Yeah. Thrice. For good measure.
If something bad does happen to her under his hands, I will not be holding back.
Same. She doesn't deserve that. Of
Not at all.
all the people in the world that give so much of themselves to help others be better, physically and mentally, is Ophelia. And I would hate to think that he's taking advantage of her. I hope it's not that.
That makes me worry now.
Yeah. Ugh. We have to arrest somebody.
Who?
Lord Willowbeak.
Oh, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't sound so sure of yourself.
I don't even know if these work yet. I have not had to use these.
You want to test him out?
Uh,
Do you have the key?
Yes, I do have the key.
Okay, you can test it out.
What if...
Oh!
Okay,
At least it works. Sounds like there's another Shriekling nearby.
I think it's Balefire. I guess I'll keep these on me.
Okay. Should we go see if we can find him?
Maybe.
Oh, just jump. It's fine.
I didn't take any damage. Oh yeah, I need to find the trapdoors for these.
Oh, I need to
I've been
go
meaning to do that.
potentially get supplies from the deeper dark again, and the place scares me.
It's the safest place though.
It is, but I get lost.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Well, if you need somebody to go with you,
Yes.
you know I'm always here for you.
I would love to go together. I also want to see this shrine.
Oh yeah, he told me not to show anyone it, but I wanted to show you anyway.
Of all the people to keep secrets from, why am I the one?
Exactly, you're the high vessel. I'm more loyal to you than the advisor.
I'm also, like, just decently understanding.
You are. I don't know where he's at.
I don't know either. Bellfire!
Oh. So like, can you tell me the plan of Lord Willowbeak? So
I'm not super prepared. I just know that it's been brought up by multiple people, and we at least need to question them about what the torture device is, and find out the intentions.
And then arrest them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we need to probably arrest them and then bring them in for questioning. Because I don't necessarily want to just try and question them about why they have a torture device out in the open. I would rather not put ourselves in danger.
True.
Yeah. Also, Balefire and Rowena just went that way.
Oh, there's a staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, I see them.
They're over here. Who knows what they're doing? Hopefully that doesn't hit anybody.
I get it.
Good job.
It looks like they ran.
They probably did. They're probably like, not these two. Oh, heck no.
I can see that for us.
We're just doing our best.
Arresting somebody on their own property is kind of bad, though, is it not?
I mean, it's my property.
Their village?
All of the property.
Oh, all of the land is yours?
I mean, that's how being a ruler works, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, I guess I could ask them to come here, but I don't think that they necessarily would. And we need to maybe make sure the villagers are also okay.
Did you want to go there?
We need to... I was hoping that Balefire was gonna come with us, but he looks like he's busy.
I'm pretty sure the crown comes first before friendship. Or whatever he's doing with Rowena.
I never know what he's doing. That's what I'm saying, though. What if Ophelia gets hurt because he's just with other people all the time? There's a man.
There is a man. Oh yeah, I was gonna make something in my room.
Oh.
Did you want to come with?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I do have a lot of gunpowder. Paper. I don't have paper. That's fine.
You need paper?
Boop.
Oh,
Do we have
rocket.
sugarcane in the vault?
Yeah, in the kitchen. Go to my room, and then we'll jump down the shaft.
Oops. No.
Oh. You're not supposed to hit the ground that hard.
Oh, I need a crafting table.
I don't know if there is one down here. Is there?
I didn't realize how much storage we had down here.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff down here. There's a crafting table up here, though.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, I made too much. I purchased an elytra.
Mm-hmm.
It was 150 emeralds.
Has it come in handy yet?
Well, I haven't been able to use it yet because I didn't have fireworks. But now I can.
Oh.
Oops.
I was messaging. Built fire.
Oh, I see, I see.
Oh. I've been lifted. Oh, we're flying! I've never got to fly before. This is cool. Look at us
I
go.
probably should put the fireworks in my hand.
You okay? Did you crash?
Yeah, I did crash. I like these stairs.
Me too.
The diagonal is messing me up.
It's
Is
quite the
wishy.
staircase.
It makes me feel like I'm gonna fall off.
This is cool.
Whoa.
This is very cozy.
I love the bread. Baguette.
Baguettes.
Is this pancakes?
Pancakes!
I'm taking some pancakes.
I want some pancakes.
Pancakes?
Pancakes! Pancakes, 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 pancakes. Pancakes,
Oh,
pancakes.
somebody's building.
Do you want to build?
Do you see them?
Do you want to build? It's Lucette! Hello?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hello.
Would either of you like totems first of all?
I have a bunch.
I think I
Oh,
have like
okay.
4, but I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is the new Witherspoons. It's just been finished today.
Witherspoons? What a cute name.
Yeah, thank you.
We've indulged in some of your pancakes.
Yippee! Let me know if they're any good.
For sure, for sure. This is so cute and cozy.
Thank you. I'm hoping to get beer. I've commissioned Enya, because I don't like beer making.
Ring ring.
That's fair. Hello.
Uh-huh. Hello again.
Yes, this is a pub.
Oh, it's very cute. We were
It's a pub with no booze right now.
we found the stairs, and I was like, I've been watching this get built forever, and I wasn't sure what it was.
She has a building permit now.
Oh,
so
good, good,
Yeah.
good, good,
It's just a piece of paper with my name on it saying that she can build it. So
Yeah, pretty
good.
much.
As long as it works, it works. It's all good.
figured.
But yeah, it's always open. Anyone's welcome. So like, hopefully the prices are affordable though. I think that's the main concern right now.
I told Rowena her and Zach should come here, so
Yeah. I mean, the balcony bit is so nice. So
yeah,
wanna
and it's
see
perfect for
balcony.
because it has a roof.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
she won't
Oh.
get blind. It's
Oh,
quite
and you can
the view's
see-
really
oh.
nice.
The drop is crazy though.
See, this is where we gotta fly
Oh,
from.
yeah.
I have possibly purchased an elytra or two, if Rowena can get her
Two?
hands on them. 2. 1 for Ophelia.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to wear 2. I'm not that heavy, Arlo.
I didn't say you were.
Okay, we should probably go back to the castle for a second. Okay,
I am not running.
It's nice seeing you.
I just ran from
Nice
there.
to see you too.
that's fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lucette.
Bye-bye.
Good job.
Did you just good job me?
Yeah, you didn't run. Also here.
Thank you.
I got a bunch. Oh.
Okay, in here.
It's a work in progress of how to use it.
I feel I might be able to. I have some flying experience, so
You seem to have experienced a lot of things.
yeah, I'm a very experienced man.
That's what I hear.
Yep.
Okay.
Should we?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Same as the name.
Oh my god, I can't spell. Okay.
Welcome in. So we need to address the torture device situation. If the villagers are still in danger, we probably need to do something about that, but we also need to get Lord Willowbeak in a situation that is safe for us to question them. This could potentially mean apprehending them. It could mean just standing around talking to them. I don't know what's going to happen.
If we need to apprehend them, what do you want us to do?
Well, we've got handcuffs. We bring them back here to where it's neutral ground and question
This
them.
is not neutral ground.
Well,
yeah.
back
This
to
is
where
our ground.
well, that's what I mean, is like, I'm not in danger here.
Sure.
So, but I'm really hoping that what everyone has been saying holds ground, that it's not a situation where Lord Willowbeak just enjoys torturing villagers for no reason. I don't know.
I see.
Everyone else seems to say that there was good intent and there's a story behind it. I just need the chance to speak with them about it because it has risen more than a few concerns with Rexaris and others specifically.
Well, I've never been to Wolvenshire, so you guys will have to help me get there.
Okay. Do you have the waystone for Wolvenshire? Is there a waystone?
I do.
Okay. I don't
I
have
have
it.
it.
I went on foot, so.
Okay, so you'll want to grab him first, and he can come back here.
Okay.
So I'll go down to the castle based on.
Okay. I'll grab the waistline. Grab it real quick. Oh. Where'd you go? Oh, there.
Oh, you're back as well.
Yeah. No, I grabbed the waystone, so I don't want to stand there by myself. What if they come up to me and they're just like, "What are you doing?"
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've been very near this, but I haven't been here. Hey, buddy.
I've been giving it a tour like twice.
Okay, so you know somewhat of the way
I
around.
don't know where we're going.
Somewhat.
I don't.
I know where their office is at.
Do we announce ourselves? Just be like, "Yo, come out of wherever you're at," or do we just
Probably a good
rock
idea.
up?
We need to figure out where Paige is. So
Right there would be my guess. Nope, that's a villager.
yeah,
There's a lot of villagers here.
I don't want to be like. I know we're sneaking to see all the people, but I don't want to be like sneaking around.
No, I mean, there's still some autonomy that this is Lord Willowbeak's village, but also, like, there's laws at hand here, and I'm concerned that they've been broken.
May I say I can send Paige a missive, be like, yo, where are you?
Okay.
Hey, so Pyro never got to the part where they tell me how to arrest someone. So this may go bad.
Cool.
Just saying.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I send a missive over.
Okay. I'm curious if I could find the quote-unquote torture device now if I were to look for it.
What's a big building up there? Paige said I see it will be right there.
Okay.
That's
So it's
the
supposed to be
office
right-
building.
That's the office building up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming Paige will be here soon. There's no reason for them to lie.
What was that?
A shield?
Oh.
They're there.
Might need to leave the
I
group.
will tell them to join. No, I'll tell them to join the group.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
So, it has come to my attention that there has potentially been a torture device. Do you know anything of that?
Yes, it is not a torture device. It is, they are criminals and they are being punished and helping recontribute to society.
So, are you admitting that it is a quote-unquote torture device?
They are never physically harmed.
No, there's different ways of torture than physical.
I give them breaks.
Still. Oh,
They are being punished for a crime that they have committed.
and can we see the housing?
They are kept down here. And I give them,
Go in.
yes.
Can I get out?
Yes.
So 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And what are they here for?
They colluded with the cultists and let zombies into the inn, which led to the death of 5 villagers, including 2 children.
Let's see. And are there specific laws in Wolfenshire written about this?
Yes. If you are colluding with cultists, you will get a punishment that is fitting for the crime you did, and any cultists that are seen in Wolfenshire will be executed on the spot.
Do you have a copy of said laws?
I do not. I have not gotten around to it. I've been building.
Correct me if I'm wrong, laws cannot be properly employed unless they are written, correct? Ow.
Don't sleep.
Crazy. Would I be incorrect in thinking that?
I am the lord. I do make the rules while I am in my village. My judgment is final with crimes unless the high vessel overrules it.
I love autonomy.
However, cultists are not... They are human traffickers.
Where
I do not think they should deserve mercy.
I do not disagree with the fact that there does need to be some amount of punishment when colluding with cultists. However, I am struggling with the fact that other people have seen this building and have reported the unsavoriness with worry for the screaming of your villagers, I guess the colluders, so to speak. With there not being anything written down, does not speak to proof of these cultists, as I've seen none around currently, which, I mean, could mean that you're doing a great job keeping them out. It could also mean that it's a farce
There have
story.
been many who visited, who have seen the cultists. In fact, the person who reported it is now my friend and has seen the cultists try to sell him a baby.
Interesting.
I also do give the villagers down here breaks, as they are only just contributing to the families that they have taken lives from.
In what way are they contributing?
This is an iron farm. It produces iron, which I do sell, and the money goes straight into the villager income. I'll keep my villagers' taxes low because these are contributing to the funds of the village.
No. That's false.
I do not disagree with the way that you've chosen to do things. However, I would like the opportunity to potentially come and check on things every now and again, and maybe reports if there are more cultists, so that we can keep a track of the activity and that I might be able to help you should you need it.
That will be fine.
Okay. I wish for you to remain autonomous over this village. As you said, you are the Lord. It is your land, and I don't wish to remove that. I just, when I hear concerns of things like this, I have to investigate. I'm sure you understand.
I am aware. That's why I sent you a letter to trying to explain once I found out that Rexaris had reported this.
I appreciate the letter, and I appreciate you being willing to show us the site and speak with us about it. However,
I understand how this looks.
no, I think it looks the way that it looks to people who don't understand what's going on, and I can understand wanting to keep things like that on the low. It's being able to apprehend and deliver punishment is a stronger talent than most people realize. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, there is something that I would like to speak with Paige about privately for a moment. Is that okay?
Please.
Are you
We'll be over here.
okay? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. I have recently come across the contract that drafted the Wolfkins into the war.
I see.
I was curious because you share a common last name. Is there relation?
That was my my mother. Yes.
I'm afraid that if the other Wolfkins were to learn of this, that it would paint a target on your back.
I'm aware.
I've spoken briefly with my advisor regarding this. Oh my goodness. And we seem to be in agreement that if you would be willing and wanting, that we keep it a secret for now.
A secret?
Yes, I don't wish for anybody else to see it until you are ready to potentially defend your name, or I'm in a position where I can defend it for you. We're just now reaching a place of peace with some of the other Wolfkins, and I don't wish to cause more discord.
Why would you do this for me?
Because you are my people.
You know that our parents worked together.
I do not know the extent of which that they worked together, but I also know that my mother made decisions that I would never make myself, and I'm sure seeing your mercy with the way you protect your village from the cultists, that you probably are of similar mindset.
How long would we keep it a secret?
I am willing to leave that up to you until you're ready to either face it, or we can face it together.
I see.
I will state that there are, now Wolfkins on the court. So there is always potential that it could be found out. But I'm willing to get rid of the contract.
They should be disbanded, but we should not get rid of proof. That is history. Tragic history, but if history is forgotten, it will be repeated.
I don't disagree. I just want to give you the time and space to maybe get your wits about you in this situation and be able to face it. Like I said, you would have my support. And should you wish, we could call the Wolfkins together within the walls of the kingdom and face it together, or you're welcome to tell them at your own discretion. I realize that this not only paints a target on your back, but mine as well.
I would appreciate waiting until at least Wolvenshire is done building.
Of course. There was another thing that I wished to speak to you about should this meeting go the way that it has. I'm currently trying to put into position the kingdom being turned over to some of the other origins among my passing. And that means seeking heirs. And I think that you have some skills that I do not have that I admire.
You wish to make me an heir?
If you would be privy to it.
You know, once the wolf can know that this will not be... They will not be happy about this.
That's my concern with the contract, is that my intentions are to make not only you, but potentially one other Wolfkin an heir, and I can tell that it will cause discord. And I want the transition to go smoothly. I think that the Wolfkins have done more than enough for that kingdom to keep it standing and have paid the price of the war in their blood and loss of many people, and I think that it's time for somebody else besides a Shriekling to get a chance to shape the lands that we live on. There is clauses within the laws that I have written that no two origins are to remain the same as heirs, so if you were to be an heir, you would need to instate flower spirits as your heirs. But it's something I feel strongly about.
I am not fit to be an heir. I am a Willowbeak. This is
Paige, do you see the entire village that you've created and the way that you have kept them safe and the way that you have interacted within the kingdom, even just since the war ended? You are not your parents. You are not the tragedies that they forced you through.
so says everyone. But you do not you do not know me. So how would you know?
I watch. Just because I don't speak a lot doesn't mean that I don't watch.
I could be lying, I could be putting on an act.
You could be, and that would be the risk that I would take. But I don't think that you are.
I will accept, if only as a placeholder until someone better comes along.
Okay, I'll take those terms. But if the time comes that no one better comes along, I hope that you would take what I've said to heart, that you are worthy and you are doing great things. We cannot live in our tragedies forever. Because believe it or not, we did not deserve the things that were done to us. And if we get the opportunity to make a difference for those that come after us, I think that we should take that.
I see.
You have many strengths where I have weaknesses, such as you are firm and you are good with delivering justice and deciding upon reprimands, and that's something that I'm still learning how to do. You're also warm and welcoming to just about everyone you speak to, where I am nervous in crowds.
I think I have visitors.
Okay, well, I will not take up any more of your time, but thank you for hosting my group here today.
It is, Wolvenshire is meant to be for everyone. I am making accommodations for all, origins of every...
See? And you did that without being told to. Anyways, I will let you go. Thank you.
Mhm.
Remember when we were going to that ancient city and we went through that jungle and there was that island in the middle of like a circle, like a circular river? There's that little jungle island.
Where are you guys?
Oh, we're in the corner. We're talking about very important business.
Do you want me to leave?
We can postpone our conversation.
We're behind you.
Oh,
Seems to
Go
be
this way.
people here.
yeah, there's
Oh,
people
there are
here.
people. Hold on, let me regroup. Hello,
goodbye.
sorry.
Oh
We
no,
were
you're
just
fine.
leaving.
Is that so?
Yes, we are just taking off. We finished our
Well,
business.
in that case, I will hope to see you soon.
Farewell.
Farewell, everybody.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Hello, High
And
Vessel.
thank you,
Hello,
Paige,
Rex
for
Rex.
your time. Appreciate
Mhm.
you.
Yes. Thank you, Paige.
Meow.
You're okay? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. The snow is so white, it hurts my eyes.
Yeah, for real. I'm like blinking constantly.
Look at how pretty this little arch is.
I'm just gonna look up
It is.
and go towards the beacon. Oh, you did not tell me you were going with this.
I just went back to the castle. You guys could have left if you wanted.
No, we were waiting for you.
Oh,
It's kind of our job. It's crazy enough.
that was interesting.
I'm sure.
No rest needing to be made.
No,
Okay.
I think me naive because it's very possible that I am, but I have proclivity to trust people. At least until they give me reason not to.
Fair enough.
I am
Careful with
curious.
trusting everyone though.
Oh, I know. I would eventually. I want to see proof of cultists.
I've seen them. One time.
Have you seen them in Wolvenshire?
Yes.
Okay, so that
She killed them on the spot.
okay. See, that's the only
front
thing
of
that
me
I
with
was
stars.
really more nervous about was that the story could have been completely far-fetched. But knowing that the cultists exist,
And they sell babies.
ew. Who just sells people?
Well, they do.
Apparently
Yes.
them.
Oh, I'm glad that didn't go badly. Although there was a tone there for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I noticed.
It's okay. Everyone is entitled to their feelings, and sometimes your feelings come out when you speak.
Fortunately enough.
Had she swung on me, though, I would have ended her.
You would have been pushed away, and Arlo and I would have.
Well, same thing.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't wish for there to be violence. I wish for most situations, because I'm sure this isn't the last that we face, to go the way that this one went. I doubt that all of them will. So I appreciate you guys for attending with me.
Of course.
Are you up to anything else?
No, I'm just hanging out now.
Did you want to go with me to see what Jerry wants?
Sure.
Okay. You're welcome to come with, but they said it was urgent.
I'm all good.
Okay, okay.
I'd
Well-
rather not socialize any more than I have to.
That's
That's
understandable.
fair.
But we can continue our conversation later, Arlo.
Okay.
About the ancient city.
Yeah.
Okay. You know you should tell me more things, right?
Hmm?
Said you know you should tell me more things, right?
I prefer if people ask. I never know what to tell anyone unless they ask.
Well, I hope that if it's important things that you at least trust me enough to talk to me about it.
We'll find out.
Our relationship, working anyways, won't work otherwise.
I agree.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Alright. Oh yeah, what are we renaming the ancient city to?
Hold on. I have it in my mind palace, for lack of a better terminology.
Also, I talked to Lady Rowena. We have found a good place for the embassy in the end. And before you guys go, I would like to show you where they might want an embassy here.
Okay.
It's just up here. You wanna sprint?
Is
But-
Vincent still out of duty?
I'm not sure, but I've just been talking to Lady Rowena because that's the only person I know from the end court.
Okay. Because they're just a lady in waiting.
I know. We were thinking on top of the mountain up here. I could do terraforming to make it work better for a better view, but that's what we were thinking.
For the end, right? And then the
Yes, for
other
Netherians.
little peak over there would be for the Netherians?
Over there, yeah.
Okay.
Over there is for the Netherians.
I could see that.
And this way we kind of have like a little triangle of trust going around.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because Lady Rowena specifically said that she wanted snow, so...
Interesting. I guess the end is cold, so I could see that.
Plus, they don't have a sun.
Yeah, I could
Sure.
see that. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's close to the castle, so I would ask that we keep an eye on it, but
Yeah, absolutely. And I would be the one building it. I would
behind
probably-
you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Behind you.
But yes,
Okay,
as
leave
long
this to them.
as long as we are willing to keep an eye on it, I think that that's fine.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, shall we go see a woman about an urgency?
I guess so.
Have fun.
We'll try. Should probably message them first.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta message him.
He's just trying to get out of there loud.
Sure. What is there? Oh. Ooh, not the high lady. I sent a message.
Okay. Oh. Sometimes I wish we could sleep.
I kind of like being awake all night.
Yeah? Just watching the world?
I just like sitting in my room in silence sometimes,
That's fair.
considering I don't go into Ancient City as much.
That's fair.
We should bring back old customs.
Sometimes I miss the ancient city. It was quieter there.
Me too.
I've been considering building a little house for myself that's not the big empty halls of the castle.
I agree.
Mhm.
I only went there once and it was before Pyro's wedding. I meant, not wedding, funeral. Goodness gracious.
Ira's wedding? Have you ever been to a wedding?
No, I have not.
Me neither. I'm not even sure what our wedding customs are.
Oh, that's kind of important to look into.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that we wear white and mourning, and that's everyone else's traditional wedding color. So I would assume that it's not that, which means we're different enough as it is.
That is true. I do want to find out what that is.
Me too.
They messaged me back.
Mhm.
I asked them if they wanted to go to Limbo.
Mhm.
And I'm waiting.
Okay. Does Limbo have its own waystone?
It does. I think I have it. Well, I got it while drunk.
Oh, if
Do
that's
you want to go to Blackthorn?
sure. Where is Blackthorn? Another fortress, another portal. Blackthorn. Sorry, it took me a second.
Yep.
Let me make sure that I've got some emeralds.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty. If you want to pick me up, I can take the limbo.
Oh, okay. I got it. Let's go.
Limbo.
I love it here.
Do you want to graduate soon?
Oh, yes. Oh, no, I guess I already have it.
Oh, okay.
See, I had it this whole time. I lifted you for nothing.
It's okay.
Captain Undergrove, and, Your Highness, I was not aware that you were also attending.
My apologies. I should have mentioned.
It's quite alright. It is a matter that concerns her as well, so...
Oh?
Yep. If you would like, I do have a more private meeting room. We can talk there.
Sure.
Right behind you.
Alright. I think it's best we also create a group, just in case.
What was so urgent?
Okay. It's a long story, but I happen to have come across some information about a one Roman Atticus that I believe best be brought to your attention.
Okay.
You see, a good friend of mine, Sunday Vulcan, introduced me to Roman at the Netherian Ball. And in one of my off dances, I decided to strike up a conversation with him. I figured, he's a friend of Sunday's, might as well. But during our conversations, he kept alluding to wanting change in the overworld. And, well, I had a vague idea. I have met with Lord Page before, and she did mention to me about the treatment of Wolfkins during the Goblin War. And so I thought that may be what he was talking about. And it appears my assumptions were correct. But I'm afraid that what he's planning is far more... what's the word? Nefarious? Dangerous? Than I think anybody could have asked for.
What exactly did he say anything specific, or?
Well, when I did talk to him, I invited him over to Limbo. he and I spoke a little bit about the Wolfkin draft, the fact that Shrieklings have been, I guess, at the top of the caste system.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kept going back to the fact that there needed to be a change. He talked about how flower spirits were never drafted in the war. And he even claimed that the term second-class citizen implied that he had a natural right to himself and to a decent living. But I think the thing that scared me most was the fact that he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but if a leader is not fit, their population will prove it. If one seeks power, they should be prepared to be removed from it.
I don't disagree.
However, with just the way he spoke about you, he spoke about you as though any small actions that you were taking in the overworld were effectively meaningless. And that it was pebbles in a pond rather than any major changes. While I believe that change takes time, I don't know. The way he was speaking about it disturbed me, and I simply believed that you had the right to know.
I appreciate you for not only taking the time to remember everything said to you, but to bring it to Arlo. I know that you did not intend for me to be here necessarily, but it means a lot that you would bring the information forth regardless.
Of course. I have more details, but I'm not sure if you'd like me to talk more about them, or if you'd rather you're just okay with the broad strokes.
Actually, if you would be willing to document it so that I might hold on to it.
Of course.
Just in case something were to happen in the future.
Of course. I do believe that he also mentioned something about being offered a higher position.
Yes.
In the court. I see.
He has recently been offered the position of knighthood, and though I know that it will never fix the sacrifices that the Wolfkins made in the name of my mother, I hope that in my name there's never a sacrifice to be made as such. But repairing bridges that you did not break is no easy feat.
I understand. I simply just wanted to give you a warning that I do believe that it may be best at this point in time to placate him. I mean, if I'm just paranoid and it ends up being nothing, then I'd be glad.
Right.
But
information is power.
Of course.
And I appreciate
And I do solemnly believe in the phrase, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I just do not wish to see anything happen to you if he does have ill intent.
I agree. You are appreciated, more than you know.
Of course. I'll be sure to document anything that I remember, and I'll send it to you, either through Arlo or to you.
Yeah, either way, I know that Arlo being captain is capable of holding on to many things, but I'm glad that I was actually here today.
Of course. Another thing. Does this banner mean anything to either of you?
No, not that I recognize.
I don't recognize it.
I see. Well, he left me this, as well as a couple forms of compensation, if you will. So I simply wondered if this is related to any sort of organization or anything that you were aware of.
Interesting. I was not aware, but now that I've seen it, I will keep an eye out.
Of course.
We'll keep an eye on him. Thank you.
No problem.
If there is anything that you might need in the future, please let me know.
Of course. Actually, since you're here, I believe we spoke about this a while ago, but I received this letter from Pyra.
Oh,
Before her death, she and I had a trade agreement.
right. Did you ever receive the
And-
items?
I did not.
Oh.
She passed before I could ever meet her.
I would love to get them to you. I don't know what they were. I would potentially need to know, but I would love to make good on her trades.
It was mostly small items, bricks and honey.
Okay.
I believe that was what I asked of her. And in exchange, she wanted a portrait of her late brother. And if you would, I wanted to discuss that with you to see if I could honor her last wish.
Yeah.
As you are the High Vessel, I simply believed that you should be the one in charge.
Of course, and I would love to have a portrait of them. As you know, she was our librarian, and currently her library sits unfinished, but I have intentions of finishing it, and I think having a portrait would finish it perfectly.
Of course. Whatever you wish for it, I will be sure to do it.
Yes, let me know how many of whatever, and I will do my best to get it to you.
Of course. I thank you for your time, High Vessel.
No, thank you. You did not owe me this favor, and I will not forget it.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that is pretty much all I have. I'll be sure to send you a documentation of what I remember from the conversation. And just be careful.
Thank you. Also, I wasn't aware that Limbo was yours before now. It is
Oh.
my favorite place in all of the realms, and I figured that worth knowing.
Thank you so much for that.
Of course.
I was aware I had some visitors, but I wasn't aware that you were amongst them.
Yeah, we passed through briefly on a tour, and I fell in love with Limbo the moment that I saw it. So I thank you for the information and for being the proprietor of one of the spaces that makes me feel most at home.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And those doors are always open to you, High Vessel.
Thank you, Miss Barlow.
The prosperity of the overworld means the prosperity of the end.
I agree. I think the war was ended because of our mother's sacrifices, and keeping the peace among all of us, I think, is a bigger strategy than we all realize.
Of course.
Mm.
I mean, we've all had to sacrifice something, but
Yeah. I think now that we are out of the war, I hope that it is more good times to come.
of course.
All right. I think we should probably scoot, but please send me a list of items and keep in touch, okay?
I will. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
See you around.
See you.
Make him a knight. Wow.
Castle? Do you want to speak privately?
We can go to your room if you want.
Okay.
Nope.
Make him a knight. Nothing bad could come of that.
I mean, it's pretty understandable if the Wolfkins still have their feelings after the war.
I agree, but if you noticed the banner that she passed around, it looked like it had double W's on either side, which leads me to think that there's potentially an uprising of Wolfkins that still hold on to the past.
That might be true, and if he's working from the inside, he could be onto something.
That's what I'm saying. I was hoping that getting a chance to know me and my intentions and knowing that I am not my mother and that this is new times would help, but I understand that it takes time. I just didn't know that I would be fearing for my life.
Perhaps you getting to know him better would change his mind?
But what if it doesn't?
Then we'll be ready.
Are we ready?
We're gonna have to be ready for whatever comes.
Because I know that you and Ollie are a force to be reckoned with, but 2 people does not an army make.
Yes, that is true.
I trust him until he gives me a reason not to. And this is verging on a reason not to. But he hasn't done anything that I can see or tell. I also...
Maybe we just keep an eye on him and who you talk to.
Yeah. I also plan to make Wolfkins heirs. And I know that that's not big change, not necessarily. But I was hoping that it would mean something. And I guess I haven't announced my intentions explicitly, but
You already had people in mind, right?
I spoke with Paige about it today.
Oh.
But Paige and Atticus are 2 very, very different Wolfkins.
So is Fifi.
Well, and then so is Oliver.
They're all different in their own ways.
I can see that Paige has a lot of the ideals that it takes to run a kingdom and be just and fair and firm when needed. And I can see that Fifi has the organizational skills to be an amazing guild master. And I can tell that Oliver is strong and willing to do what it takes to protect the people that he cares for. But with Roman, I know so little about him.
It's true. I think we just haven't gotten a chance to speak with them a lot.
We make him a knight, and we allow him to see us. Allow him to see me. But we never let him be alone with me, not if we can help it. And we keep an eye on him.
And we'll do.
And I'm gonna try not to be scared. Oh, I got mail from Naomi while we were standing here.
Naomi just walked out the castle.
So, yes, 6. Make sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm stressed. I have stress. I have so much stress.
What can I do to help you?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be okay. The idea of somebody being so angry at the past that they would be willing to hurt anyone, you or Ophelia or Arlo or Oliver, not Arlo, sorry. You see the stress. I'm not as much worried about me getting hurt. I'm worried about everybody else.
You should be worried about yourself.
Nah, I'm worried about you guys. You guys are the ones standing here, willing to put your lives on the line for me. I never wanted to give you a reason to.
It's our job.
Well, what is a job but a name?
All of us in a royal court care for you deeply and do not want anything to happen to you.
I know. But that is returned from me to you guys, too.
No one is like you.
Well, you know, of all of my time, brief though it may be, and all of the people that I've met, though it may not be many, I've never met another Arlo Undergrove either.
The one and only.
Boom, baby. What am I supposed to do at Princess T? What if they don't...
Take notes of tea to talk about?
What if they don't like me?
I'm sure that's not true if the way Lorthia's flirting with you.
Yeah, but what if she likes me too much?
Is that not a good thing?
I don't know. Like, I'm willing to bind our kingdoms together and in that way, but it's lonely. Every time I spend time with her, it just feels lonely. Like she'd rather be anywhere else, with anybody else. And I can't say that it's not returned, because it's not like I am super capable of feeling that way about her, at least.
I can't really speak for her. But I get what you're saying.
Like, what if she didn't have to love me? What if we just had an alliance or something?
That's what I've been saying. Make a treaty.
Like, I understand that the bonds of marriage are deeper than just a treaty bond, but after Orion and the war and things like that, I don't know that I don't know that I could get to know somebody like that again.
Don't force yourself to. There are other ways of binding kingdoms together. Not just marriage.
It's like, I feel like you and I, we know each other, and I feel like that's so natural and it's so easy. But like, getting to know other people and trying to be something for them, I don't know, it just makes me nervous.
It's an understanding feeling that everyone gets.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to dump on you.
You're fine.
I just am nervous. Everything makes me nervous all the time. Who let me be a princess?
Your mom.
She's a fool.
She is a fool, actually. But not about that.
Oh. Okay.
You're doing better than any other previous high vessels I've seen. Which is only one. But
Well, thank you. Okay. So we have a plan to deal with Roman. We have a plan to deal with
you get an
Paige.
heir.
Yes. She has agreed to be an heir so long as
Oh.
if somebody better comes along, we put them in her place. But I don't think that... I think she's got a lot of skills that are worthy of running a kingdom. I don't think there is other people that are better.
I don't know if this is gonna come out the wrong way, but are you sure you want to drop the Shrieklings being the high vessel line?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I want every origin in this realm to get the opportunity to sit in this kingdom and make changes that only they are capable of making to make it better for everybody. Because I can make changes, but I will never know what it is that they need from the place of their heart. I will never be able to relate to them in the same way that they can relate to each other.
Very noble of you.
Thank you. And I don't think that it will come without trial, and obviously somebody else taking the throne means me passing, which I really hope does not come anytime soon. But
It better not.
I want to see the overworld and every origin within it build one upon the other, like Legos, to make something bigger and better and more suitable for everybody.
I'm glad you're doing this.
I'm not crazy,
You're not.
even if it gets me killed.
You're making the overworld the greatest place it has ever been in the past.
I hope so. I hope that I can be patient with the amount of time that it's taking. But I understand that there's so many years to make up for.
It's definitely going to take time.
But I'm willing to walk out those doors every day and make it even a little bit better with every step that I take.
One step at a time.
Exactly. One foot in front of the other.
Very brave of you.
Thank you. Very brave of you. You're my knight captain. You're the one that pretty much stands in the front lines if somebody comes at me.
I got this.
Yeah. We got this. It's gonna be fine.
You should utilize your crew more.
I'm trying. Definitely trying.
Don't put everything on your shoulders by yourself.
I've been doing better at delegating since the meeting, at least.
You have.
Sometimes I worry that I'm asking too much of you guys, so I'm glad to hear that I'm not.
I kind of wish you asked more of me.
Well, like what?
Like being your escort more.
Okay, well, if Ophelia is too sick to make it to Princess Tea Saturday, would you be so kind as to be my escort?
Of course, Lux.
Well, thank you, Blue. See, things with us are easier. I don't feel alone with you.
I feel at home with you.
Yeah. At least as at home as I've ever felt within these walls.
Better than nothing.
Way better than nothing. What do you mean? I'd be lost without you.
As would I.
I don't want to pick you up. I want to hug you. You're my favorite person. Did you know that?
I didn't.
And this is off topic, but do we have a conduit?
In the area?
Just a Bellfire messaged me, and he's like, "Do we have a conduit?" And I was like, "Not that I
No.
know of." What?
I would have noticed.
What? Okay. What's a conduit?
Is to help people breathe underwater?
Do we need that?
No, we don't seem to have mermaids or anything like that.
Well, we don't have a lot of water, really, either.
We're on mountains.
Yeah.
We need a conduit.
Hello. But wiggle.
I see you up there.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I always crouch when I walk into the castle.
A force of habit. What do you need a conduit?
For an underwater thingy. Hold up, I'll come up there.
Okay. Yeah, I decorated more.
It looks very nice.
Thank you. You could just come in.
It's rude not to knock.
You announced that you were coming.
Yeah, but it's still rude not to knock.
Okay, okay.
I just need a conduit for like a little swimming area that I'm working on.
A little swimming area? Do we have enough water for that?
It's not over by the castle. It's like a thing that I'm working on, just like for me.
Oh.
You know, I like swimming.
I don't really have any experience with conduits, so
I know how they work. I need nautilus shells.
Is
That's
that
fair.
from the ocean temples?
That's from Drowned.
Uh,
I need to go to an ocean temple to get prismarine.
Sponge. Oh.
Prismarine. And I also need a heart of the sea. Or no,
Oh.
not a heart of, is it a heart of the sea?
Ollie has one of those.
Wait, I might have one. I might not though. I can figure it out.
There's some things that we need to talk to you about when you have time again.
We can go for it right now.
Are you cool with that, Arlo?
What is the
The
topic?
thing with the.
I don't recall.
Okay, well, I'll just make a group. Hold on.
You didn't make the password, and that's mildly upsetting.
I'm so sorry. So we did just speak with Jura? Is that the name?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Jura.
Apparently, Roman, Atticus, is more nefarious than we've been led to believe.
How so?
She is sending me a document of the things that were told to her so that I have a hard copy, because information gets lost when you speak it by word. But there was like a banner that had W's on either side, and there was something mentioned about all of the changes that I've been trying to make are but a drop in the water, and he feels as though he is entitled to a greater way of life, which I don't disagree. The changes I'm trying to make are slow, but they're happening. But she seemed to be concerned that it was of a more nefarious nature, and we did just make him well, he's not sworn in yet, but a knight, more or less.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, how did she come across this information?
Apparently they had a meeting in Limbo where they were talking.
They just walked in the building.
Chura and Roman?
Just
Roman.
Interesting.
He's going around. He's looking at the ballroom, I think. Or not the ballroom, the throne room.
Interesting.
And he's walking back out.
Okay, bye.
Maybe he was looking for someone. Very interesting. Anywho.
I just figured you should know. I have
Thank you.
told Arlo that I would like to let him see my intentions and feel them for himself. I wish to never be alone with them if we can help it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anyways, that was what I needed you for. I'm sorry for taking up your time.
Alright. You're all good. I was just running around anyway.
But yes, I believe Ale has a heart of the sea.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like I might have one somewhere, but I could be completely wrong. Oh, Lucette and I were down in a cave, and we found a structure we've never seen before. It was a pillager-based one. They are massive, and they take villagers as prisoners. So
Oh,
if you ever see one, you may need to go with help. They are big. There are ravagers in there. There's evokers, pillagers, and vindicators.
oh, interesting.
So
Sounds fun.
you find them in caves. They are made of cobblestone, dark oak, and deep slate.
Mhm.
So if you find one, please don't go alone, either of you.
Okay,
It wasn't exactly tough for me to deal with, but I would rather no one go alone when dealing with that.
that's fair. I guess
Especially when it comes to ravagers. Ravagers are nasty.
another thing that I should make you privy to, it's one of my intentions from the very beginning. We've actually spoken about it multiple times. Making Wolfkins heirs.
Mm-hmm.
I did speak with Paige about that tonight.
Okay.
And
I figured that's what you were talking to her about.
yes, she accepted on the terms that should we find somebody better, that we instate them instead. But from what I have seen, their diligence with their village and other things, I don't necessarily think that there will be somebody better.
Well, the choice is yours at the end of the day.
Okay, I just wanted you to be aware. I have a missive.
Oh. Was it from Atticus?
Yeah.
What's it say? If you're willing to share.
It says, "Hi Vessel, I've considered the offer and have listed a few closing questions within the book provided. Where would be best to leave it for you?"
That's what he was looking for.
Mm-hmm. To
You
bring
can send
it
mail, no?
to... He doesn't have a mailbox.
This is the post office is for, no?
Yeah. A Shriekling? Sleepy? Imposter! I'm just kidding.
Hey man, I'm living my best life out here. It's been a hard working day, you know. I've been doing more building, more digging, excavating.
Hard at labor.
Hard at labor. Completed that whole structure with Lucette. And it's
It
big.
sounds like a
it is
busy day.
It was a big thing, yeah. And then we went up to Witherspoons.
That's such a cute
went to
name.
Rowena. I agree, Witherspoons.
So cute.
Went to Lady Rowena, bought 2 Elydras. Got more stuff sorted with the embassy. There's a waystone there now. It's going to be in the outskirts of Blackthorn.
Oh. Oh, you never answered me. Was it you that instated the
No, I did not do the beacon.
Who did that?
It might have been just straight up Rixar. I can see him doing that.
Interesting. It might have been Oliver
is
too,
it?
I suppose. I will show you.
It's right on the outside of that wall.
Yeah, it's down here.
Do I have mail? I don't. Okay, cool.
I told
I have a pink mailbox and it's beautiful.
I told Atticus that he's welcome to drop it in the mailbox because I believe he could still use the post office, or
I believe
Yeah.
so.
or that Arlo would be there to get it from him. If you're okay with that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
It makes
How did I not
cool
notice this? Speaking
noises.
of light.
My eyes see it as like a almost like a liquid instead of
Ooh,
a beam.
interesting. Why are your eyes like that?
My eyes are just weird.
Just weird eyes.
I got them weird. What kind of beacon is it? Iron?
Iron.
Is it 1 level?
That's what I'm checking.
It's 2. 4 or 5 levels is full.
It seems to be really humongous.
Probably full beacon.
Looks like
Did they
it.
put anything in there? I guess we have resistance and regeneration. We'll have to figure out. And I talked to... Oh, wait, I told you about Lucette, what she said she'd rather do.
Oh, yes. And I am perfectly happy with that as long as she is willing to let me also use the kitchen.
Yeah, she said that's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're also making the... Hold on. Hello? Thank you. Is it okay if I take some time to get back to you on these things?
Of course.
Wonderful, thank you.
Pleasure, the 3 of you.
Safe travels. He stresses me out.
Okay.
There's also the kitchen that was recently built that I could use as well if she needs. Or if
The
she,
kitchen?
she
Oh,
can
that's
use-
what that building
Yeah,
is?
it's gonna be a It's the culinary school technically because Apollo wanted a cooking club and it spiraled from there.
I see. I was wondering what that building was for like the longest time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gigantic kitchen because our castle kitchen is tiny.
When it has 2 floors, yeah, I mean, I guess that's rough.
Listen, the upper floor is only a half
It's a
floor,
loft.
and then
Yeah.
up above that is my bedroom.
I guess you get all like the steam,
Yeah.
all that heat rises.
Sounds horrible. I don't know if this kitchen is any bigger.
It's just that it's separated from, like, this is strictly for coming in and being able to access everything.
I see, I see.
We need a cake station. I wonder if there is one. Skulk bricks for building. Oh no. Bill, do we have
What's that?
skulk bricks?
I can find some. Why?
Lucette wants to purchase some.
Oh, she was asking me about that earlier.
Yeah.
Let me see what we have in the vault. Where would it be?
In either in stone, one of the stone chests, or in
I have
Shrieklling things.
cobbled skulk stone. Which I feel if smelted could be maybe not. I might have to make an expedition down if he wants a lot and get a bunch of regular skulk stone, and then make it into bricks, and she can buy it.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell her to let Bellfire know what
We
you
talked about it
would
earlier.
require, and we can work on it. Hee. Look at the moon.
The moon is covered by clouds.
Oh, I can see it.
So weird how we all have different eyes.
Yeah. For me, it kind of looks like a smile. Or a toenail.
The moon?
Did you say a toenail?
Yeah.
Interesting. You run away. Run away from her, Arlo.
Arlo would never run away from me.
That's true. He is sort of duty bound,
Well, technically, so are you.
unfortunately.
Rude.
The joke. Funny joke.
Was not a joke. There was too much serious in that for that to be a joke.
It was a
Rude.
joke. I'm just very sarcastic.
Uh-huh. If you don't like me, you could just say that.
I don't not like you.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I think I've had far too much concern for my life today. I'm probably going to retire.
Fair enough.
The good news is you won't grow gray hairs from stress.
Arlo. Young man.
I'm dyeing my hair now just because you said that.
Go to
You
your
want them to be
room.
visible?
For real, though. I've been considering dyeing my hair.
What color?
I'm not sure yet. Probably
I know
black.
mine looks dyed, but it's not dyed.
Yeah, yours is natural.
Well, mine is naturally black, and the longer it grows, it's blue.
It looks like it maybe needs to be combed, but I like the color.
It's fine.
I kind of like his hairstyle.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Get 'em.
I'm not sure yet. Maybe black, maybe green.
I'm not sure how well green
Cyan?
would go, because you have to remember your horns.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a lot of portraits already of your hair color right now.
I'm not positive that I could ever actually dye my hair. I'm quite attached to it, and I hear that it's not good for it.
Don't really.
That one really died.
Y'all, I'm getting
Whoa.
better with this bow.
That was
Good luck.
far.
Do you need... Oh, do you want to... Before you retire, do you want to go to Razor Dawn with me real quick?
Sure.
I need to show you the industry.
Okay. Immediately fall in a
Think you fix
hole?
your-
So, as you can see, I've been busy.
Yeah.
I've been busier.
Oh,
Oh.
my god. What are
This
you
was not like this the other
doing?
day.
Come with me.
I don't. I don't know that I want to come with
that
you.
one's on you.
Of all the things that we've learned about me,
Mm-hmm.
What did we learn just now?
that you have
Yeah.
to Nora-proof things before you ask me to come places.
Okay. This is... If you look in these chests here...
Why? For what? What is the purpose?
For glass. And then with glass, you
Rude.
don't... I mean, the skeleton will just die. But for glass down here...
just
I mean,
found
there's a
hole.
gate. Down here. There's all the people that I've cured. I'm gonna make them little apartments, like little studio apartments.
Were
that
we
I can
not
walk
just
into.
yelling at Paige about
Again,
torture?
I'm gonna improve this. I'm gonna improve this.
Quickly improve it. Because if
I'm
she
working
finds
on
out
it.
about this, we're gonna look stupid.
Yeah. Well, all of these guys buy glass for emerald. And once I do
Oh.
a raid, I get Hero of the
This is
Village, and
money
they're all
laundering.
Discounted. Oh, I don't have an... Do you have an Enderchest?
No, Arlo does though.
Arlo, can you put that in because please? I left mine at my other spot.
I'm being attacked by many phantoms.
You're fine.
You're
Uh,
fine.
There you go.
Is this money laundering?
Yes, it is.
No.
I'm grateful
How is
for
it
it. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's
You should've
money
looked inside the
laundering.
shulker.
What?
Nora should have looked inside the shulker.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I also have all this too.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot. I got more diamonds than the crown does, though.
We need a master of coin.
It might as well just be me at this point.
Well, okay. I won't argue with you.
If you want a master of coin, not bad. Until we can prove whether or not Atticus is a strong mind and character.
You'd probably be in charge
Except
of
for we made him a
trades.
knight, remember?
Yeah, but like he can work his way up. But the whole reason we made him a knight was to prove that he is a strong character. We can always demote him back.
I'm concerned at this point that I'd not want him in the castle.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, we don't know if what Jura's saying is true.
That's true. Jura could be just as unsightly as she's claiming Atticus is. I don't know.
Exactly. Maybe there's a feud between them that we don't know about.
Well, and I don't know Jura from Adam. At least Atticus is my citizen.
You can't shoot Enderman.
I know.
Then why did you shoot an Enderman?
Because I wanted to see if I could hit him and make him go somewhere else. And I did.
Interesting thought. Did I tell you about what I've learned about?
Got him.
There we
I
go.
think about the warden.
No.
I've learned that with our strength 9 and this sword, I can kill it in 9 hits.
Oh, very nice. Are you interested in killing wardens? Also,
No.
I have questions for you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So multiple people have now brought it to my attention, and I have now witnessed it for myself. Is there a reason that you sign things under a different name?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good talk.
If you want to know, you can always ask.
Oh, this
But I
is
will
me
not
asking.
Go around telling people.
This is me asking. Why? What? I'm willing to keep
Forgetting that you
secrets
can
for
throw your
you, but
sword.
Well,
I just got really distracted. I was like a guy looking at butterflies.
I'm willing to keep secrets for you. The whole court is, but there's curiosity there. I know that oaths and legal binding agreements require the use of a legal name, so I'm assuming that is what that is, but why do you go by something else?
You know what, this is what me and Arlo were talking about right when you walked in earlier.
See how much easier it would be just to be forthcoming with me in the first place?
I don't super love doing that. The more people I tell, the more easy it is for it to get leaked out.
I don't leak things, so...
Yeah, I'm not saying that you will. I'm just saying in general.
Well, of all the people in the entire kingdom that there should be trust for, you and I have to have it. Or one of us, or both of us, could end up dead.
Suppose. So Balefire is Netherian nobility.
Netherian.
Correct.
nobility.
But
Correct. You asked,
Shrieklling.
let me answer?
I just... Okay.
He was a pretty bad dude, Balefire. He did some awful things that I'm not going to get into. And if I meet, I believe her name is Mayrin, there's a good chance that will get out. And I will probably become public enemy number 1.
See, so now I know that I need to put an effort of keeping you safe from Mayrin at the very least.
Keep me away from her.
Okay.
She won't probably actively attack me unless she figures out who I am.
Right.
Because she would not know me by Balefire or by Zeroth.
Keep
She would know me by...
From...
She would know me by my voice.
Okay.
Now, to get into the really deep things here, this is not my actual body.
Interesting.
My name is Zeroth. I was the firstborn of the Skulk, as it were.
Behind you.
Oh, alright, you know what? Hold on, come with me. Let me make a better way to get out of here.
Oh my god.
Oh, not that way. Not that way. Oh, not that way either. Okay, let's just hop down to the villager cove. That's better. Okay, so I was the Arlo. I
Continue.
was the firstborn of the warden, which is not technically accurate. The wardens were born from me, but that's another thing.
So, you were the first Shriekling. Is that what you mean?
I'm the one who created Skulk.
Okay.
I've lost the power to do that mostly over the years, the many, many years.
Mhm.
But nowadays, I live on because I am looking for my heart.
Okay.
It was stolen some hundreds of years ago. And my original body is far beyond decomposed, but my heart is still out there. And my goal is to find it.
Okay.
Once I can do that, then I'll be fine.
Will
But
you
right now,
pass on, or what?
I will have the capability to. Right now, I cannot.
Okay.
And I want to have that capability. I don't want to be here forever. I just went through 100-year war.
Right. Did my mother know all of this?
She knew very small parts of it.
Yeah.
But I did not see it necessary to tell her. The only people who know of all of this are us three in this room and Olivier.
Okay.
Oh, what's the other thing? As far as the Netherian ability goes, definitely don't say anything about that because, again, this guy was not great, and I don't want Nether royalty to realize who I am.
What noble status did they have?
Ironically enough, or not mine, but Balefire's family was Master of Coin. But Balefire specifically has done some quite awful things. And I don't want his actions to throw me under the bus.
Right. I have a question.
Okay.
Because it pertains to the safety of all of the Shrieklings. Is it possible to, I guess, possess other origins?
Only for me.
Okay.
The only reason I can quote unquote possess other origins is because it depends on a few factors, but the main one is how long between when the body died, because this is a corpse you're seeing.
That's why they think you smell funny.
And that's why I'm very pale.
Okay. See, and I'm more than happy to keep your secrets now that I understand them.
This isn't to say that I haven't done bad things on my own to acquire my heart back, because I definitely have.
Well, when
definitely done things that I'm not proud of doing, but
when you're forced to live that long and without something such as a heart, I can understand means to an end.
What I need is, I know obviously you guys are going to do this regardless, and I doubt me saying anything is going to change how it's done and the priority of it being done. But I need Ophelia and Olivier kept incredibly safe.
Oh, of course. Keeping Ophelia safe was on my agenda regardless of your involvement.
Like I said, I'm sure it won't shoot up your priority list because it's already up there.
I will take Olivier then, since I'm closer to him.
Me and him are already fairly close. I was somewhat of a mentor for him in the body before this.
And I'm assuming he's unaware of that.
I have told him.
Okay.
There is a shrine down in the deeper dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him everything down there. I brought him to the deeper dark when I went there with Arlo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's not an issue because I was his escort.
Well, as long as he's safe, and I've seen proof of him since then, so...
He is alive. And I told him some stuff that I knew about him.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I need him and Ophelia kept safe.
Okay.
For like a plan, or because you care about them?
Both? A plan is a very strong word. They seem to have this not ability, but sort of a sixth sense, as it were, for me specifically, that I feel I might be able to not manipulate, but use to get my heart back.
Is she aware?
I have been trying to do experiments before I tell her anything conclusive.
Are you aware that she's sick right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not doing, like, actual, like, lab testing experiments.
No.
It's more so just, like...
But I mean...
I understand that she is sick right now.
Don't get so caught up in your own pursuits that you forget that people are people.
Trust me, I put a fucking sign outside her house saying that she was sick and that she'll be back later.
Okay. That's
So
all I'm worried
very
about.
well aware.
Also, thank you. I know that it's not easy to divulge everything about a person, and I'm sure that you still haven't, but we are stronger together. And that requires at least knowing enough about each other that we can work together.
The only reason I am telling you guys this senior information is because you guys are Shrieklings. You guys will have a better understanding of
Of course.
who I am.
Well, you can't expect everyone to understand the intricacies of an origin that they do not possess, so...
Exactly. The only other people I've told, is just Olivier, because it was necessary. And I know he'll keep my secret.
Will he even remember?
Yes.
Okay,
He has remembered since then.
good. Well, you have my word to keep your secrets, and I will do what I can to stop people from digging.
Thank you.
Of course.
You have my
Arlo?
word as well.
Thank you. Put a lot of stock in both of your guys' words, so don't let me down.
Of course.
I want this coal.
I need to meet a princess about some coffee, so...
We also need to set up a good time to meet with the High Lady for embassy talk.
Would you like to come with me?
Suppose.
Okay. You can all come with me.
Yippee! Adventure.
Yippee! Also, that is why I changed outfit, by the way. I wanted to pull more attention away from my face and more towards the gaping cavity for
Yeah.
the Nigerians.
Kind of gross.
You know, Ophelia stuck her hand in it,
Ew.
Ew. And
and she also licked a warded heart.
it wasn't...
That's why
sick.
she's sick,
I was
by
gonna
the
say,
way.
I'm assuming it's not yours.
No.
Well, who just does that?
Ophelia, I guess.
Apothecaries.
And also, Lucette. No, it's not apothecaries because Lucette said my organs looked edible. So
She's gonna eat your heart out.
I don't think that's.
Let's
I
not
mean,
repeat that.
you don't have one, but those of us that do.
If you remove one word, it gets real scary real fast. Where are we going?
Castle. I've gotta go get coffee. What am I doing? There's probably coffee in the kitchen.
Hello.
Hi, lady.
Hello. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Hi. Oh, you are fine.
Yeah, it's quite a nice little place that he's got going up there. Wait, I see people up there.
Yes, I believe I saw
Rexaris, Rhinar,
Rex.
Paige,
Yes.
Kaine.
Oh, thank you so very much. Oh
You're
goodness.
welcome. They're actually quite a bothersome plant. They grow back rather quickly, so.
Oh, how do you make seeds out of these, if you can at all?
Well, come here for just a second.
Oh, yes.
Doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I
goodness.
forget that my
No, it is
pants are
quite
fast.
fine. I can keep up with you quite well.
Okay, so there is some water over here. Be careful.
Okay.
I believe that you can just plant them, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you can just plant them.
Oh, amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I had no idea then. I owe you.
Oh, you're
Do
good.
you
Just send me some coffee.
may- Yes, I will. I'll save you some coffee and the first seat at my coffee shop.
Yes, that works perfectly.
Well, perfect then. Thank you for this. How was
course.
your day?
It's been a long day.
That is the exact same thing that Bellfire said.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Understandable. Well, I hope that you get some rest soon.
I'm
Oh my god.
working on it.
You can fly.
Look at her go.
Yes.
Also,
She looks like a fairy or something.
with Captain Rexaris' consent, we did find out we are able to snipe someone with our beam attack from the waystone up there.
Oh,
Oh, really?
It is a long range attack.
interesting.
Well, I see. Well, let's hope we never have to use that, then. You don't have to do that.
For real.
All
I'm just
right.
surprised it reaches that far.
I know. That is, I can barely even see the oh, wait, are they?
they're all
Yes.
waving.
Hello. Hello.
Rexaris is staring me dead in the eyes right now.
Oh, well,
Oh, I broke
that
something.
he's looking at you.
Sure.
Don't break my kingdom.
It was a vine. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, yes. The greenery keeps evolving, and I am in love with the overworld every time I come in.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I think the trees have just kind of taken on a mind of their own, honestly.
Yes. Well, I have to get back to my coffee shop, but I will invite you very soon. And if I do not see you before then, if I do not see you before Saturday to show you, then I'll show you after tea.
Lovely. I look forward to it.
Sorry if my brain is a bit frazzled. I've had quite the meeting as well today, so.
No worries.
We are in the same boat, so all is well.
Well, enjoy your nights.
You too.
Farewell.
Safe travels.
Well, I guess not today.
Oh, today must have just been big for everyone.
Man, I can't believe I can hit that from all the way down here.
It's really pretty.
It's really nice. Kainite is staring me in the soul right now. Same with Rixaris. What can I help you?
Can I help you?
Why are they just standing on the ledge? That's so dangerous. Alright. I was gonna retire, and then we had our meeting, and then we're here, so I'm gonna retire.
I think I am too.
I should as well.
Oh, it's been 5 long hours, just about, so...
Yeah, I think I definitely am ready for some rest myself, so...
There's been so many birds around me today, it's not right.
Are they talking
They're
to you?
swarming me.
Harassers.
Yeah, they're harassers. They're swarming me, man.
The harassers are coming. The harassers are coming.
Not the harassers!
Nar.
With their little tweets of mischief.
Arlo, are you going to sleep in the office?
My bedroom is up there, yes.
Okay.
I expanded.
Yeah, he has
I
a whole
guess you should.
bedroom.
You have a studio apartment, at best.
Yes.
I mean, it's gigantic compared to a lot of other people's bedrooms.
Is it?
I'm building a tower.
I think it's bigger than mine.
No.
Yeah.
I
You
think.
know what? Let's all go to Arlo's room and check.
Sleep
yeah,
over in
I think-
Arlo's room.
Yeah. It is not bigger
pretty
than
small.
yours.
It's pretty
Because
big.
this is his bedroom.
The
but
whole
this
thing
is
all
his
together.
storage.
The whole thing all together
Oh.
is bigger than
See,
mine.
I'm not the
All three
only
floors?
one who does it.
Okay, so
I'm
come-
not the only one.
come to my room. Because I...
Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta-
The way sensitive. This is massive. This is big. This one room alone is bigger than both of those rooms.
Well, I also...
Well, yeah.
See,
You're the
but
high vessel. That would be expected.
this one, the one of Arlo and I, was over here, but it felt like it was just watching me, so I moved it.
That's fair.
But we
What
all
about
have...
this guy? This guy's
yeah.
not watching you?
This guy is fluffy and adorable.
What about that guy?
He's
wanna make
also
one.
fluffy and adorable.
How do you make these?
With an echo shard and some wool, I think.
I need echo shards. I
put some back in the vault.
Thank God. I need to upgrade my shovel fully. Netherite, and I can't have that.
I got tired of everybody asking me, like Naomi specifically. I love her to death, but she's just like, you got my armor yet? You got my armor yet? You got my armor yet? So I tasked Ollie with making it for her.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You gotta tell Naomi that. So that...
No, Naomi has it already. She got it before the ball.
Oh, good.
Now feeling.
Sorry I was ridiculously late to the ball.
I didn't even know that you had showed up to the ball.
I showed up 2 hours late.
Wow. That's kind of rude.
Over.
I lost track of time. I was down in the deep dark.
That's fair. It's easy to lose track of time down there.
Yeah, I didn't have a clock, so...
Well, it's quiet and it's
Didn't have a pocket
peaceful
watch.
and there's not all the crazy
it wasn't
freaking
quiet when I was
noises.
down there.
What were you doing?
I was fighting off the mobs down
In the
there.
deep dark?
If everyone, not the deeper dark, the deep dark.
Is there
the ancient
mobs?
city.
Is there mobs in the ancient city? In our ancient city, I
times.
guess?
Not ours. It was a different one.
Oh, okay.
But like, I don't think you're gonna say it. If everyone's in the Nether,
Mhm.
everyone was in the Nether, so all the mob focus gets put on the one person who was still in the overworld. There were so many.
Oh no. Oh,
But I'm gonna retire because I've been
Okay.
going for 5 hours and I need a
Yes.
nap.
please do. Enjoy your nap.
You
Your
take
rest.
naps?
Well,
Imposter.
Imposter.
I close my eyes.
Well, I mean,
But I don't
technically
think you want
I
to
he's
do
see that.
this.
technically he's
Oh.
puppeting a Netherian body, so There's probably
Yeah,
all kinds of
that's
weird
fair.
stuff going on.
Yeah, you see
Dry
the lack
bags.
of heart. Yeah. Also the red eyes.
Can't,
They're bloodshot.
I was hoping you could see right through it, but there's kind of dangly bits and stuff.
So the reason why like there's a chest cavity is not because like I'm missing my heart. It's because that's how Balefire died.
Oh,
Was a hole to the chest.
interesting.
Big hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got murked. Deserved, but murked.
I think we should probably
How do
do
you-
some research on Balefire, just for the sake of keeping you safe.
You know, I'm a little worried because Rexaris might find out or have found out.
See, and now I'm tied to the Nether in a way to keep my people safe even more.
I think I have to come clean about part of it to Rexaris.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the High Lady.
Well, and I think that Rexaris
Rexaris
cares
is-
enough about the High
Well-
Lady to keep some things private, especially if it means keeping her safe, but
Correct. And again, I have no malicious intent.
No,
I'm just out
I
here
kn-
trying to find the missing piece of me.
Oh. I think at the ball they were saying they complimented your outfit because it was
Mhm.
of like Netherian status or something.
Yeah. I found it in my wardrobe, and it was the only thing I had that was black and gold, and is Netherian nobility, like, clothes. And he noticed.
well, if he asks.
Yeah.
Just don't tell too many people.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, but, you know,
I mean-
it seems to keep expanding.
I think withholding information is tantamount to lying, but it's different. If nobody asks, there's no reason to tell them. But if they ask, you should at least be willing to let those.
Depending on who it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell the end anything, because...
Have they asked anything?
No, because they have no reason to suspect anything.
Right.
Netherians are yappers.
Also
offense.
True.
Real and true, Arlo.
Okay.
The only person I actually like have any sort of trust for in the end is Lady Rowena. And while I don't think she's the best of people, I do believe that she is somewhat trustworthy.
We must remind ourselves that everybody has the same intentions that we do. They want to protect their own people.
One of the birds just flew by in your room. Just said the whole end are gossip girls.
Gossip girls.
Sounds about right.
XOXO. Gossip squirrel.
Squirrel?
Gossip squirrel? Is that like the over the head version?
I mean, I don't feel like the birds could talk to anyone but you, because you seem to be a little wires crossed up there. So
Okay.
I bet you they've been talking to
No,
squirrels.
that's fine. That's cool. No, that's cool.
Yeah. Said with love, of course.
Uh-huh. One day I'm gonna think that's an actual wolfkin.
No,
Small.
it's just a little stuffy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go retire.
Okay. Bye.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Sweet
Good morrow.
rest.
Tomorrow.
Mhm.
Tomorrow.
Farewell.
Tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Did he retire to his bedroom, or did he go back to that like place that he's building?
His bedroom.
Yeah. What a weirdo.
Okay. Now you know the tea.
I know. Well, good though. I was hoping that at some point people would stop hiding things from Nora.
I don't hide anything from you.
I know.
I don't think.
I don't think you do on purpose. And that's enough. You have a sleepover in your room?
Sleepover.
Yeah. We're both retiring, and I don't necessarily feel comfortable being alone, so.
That's fine. We can go.
Okay. Rest well.
You as well.
Good night, Blue.
Good night, Lux.